gonna drop you the best idea in the world. I came up with a week and a half
Oh,
ago.
here we go.
No,
I'm ready for this.
This is the solution to all solutions. No, solution to all problems. Are you ready?
Yeah.
So after round 1, discussion. So starting round 2, I think every individual should start out on the map at random spawn points instead of all grouped in a the same area. I think that would force people to critically think and use their heads instead of like do this weird does that make any sense? The memorization game.
The color counting.
That's it. That's all I gotta say. And then from this point on, hey, if we lie to each other, I love you.
I hope you're ready for a bombardment of questions.
Listen, hear me out.
Oh yeah, we were totally expecting it. Yeah.
All right, hear me out. Hear me out. It's the only thing I wanted to say. Okay. Hear me out. Sabotage. Okay. People are stacking. Flashbang. 1 second, nobody can see anything. Imposter gets a kill. One-time use flashbang. Let me on the dev team.
I got one too.
I love that so much.
I got one.
What?
Everybody, every character in the game, bigger cheeks. They all just got big asses.
Oh, ass wagons walking around the spaceship.
At certain angles,
I like that.
Jiggle physics, please.
at certain angles, you can see the gun in between the cheeks, so you have to always walk down.
I am.
Okay, well, here's
the most
my
likely
turn.
one to get into the game.
Oh, hell yeah. My kind of devs.
If you can hear them clapping behind, then you can tell that they don't have the gun there.
Yeah, the clapping goes farther than the vision range, so you know someone's approaching.
It's an audio indicator.
Yeah.
Okay, my one suggestion, or not suggestion, but I had this idea, and I'll let you guys decide if it's good or not.
Right.
We're gonna
decide. Every crewmate gets a one-time single-use only, like kill block, and nobody can see that they've used it, and the crewmate does not know if they actually blocked a kill or not. But it does. It's like if you guys have ever played like Dead by Daylight, for example, it's like a Dead Hard in that.
Medal of Man.
But nobody can see it. Would
if
be
we're
the
going
point.
full shameless, here's the best idea. Give me IP ban capabilities, and if I catch a cheater, I IP ban them.
I love that.
Yeah,
I hate that. Better
make
idea.
lobbies.
No, because
So a flashbang. What are you guys thinking about the
Train will
flashbang?
I'm not
he'll
gonna
ban
lie.
everyone. Okay.
Ever since Vigor started talking about the flashbang, I was a fan of it.
Okay, I've been. What? Okay.
That was Jesse's idea.
Jesse came up with the flashbang. What the hell?
Flashbang's my idea. You just tilted me. Also, hey devs, nice to meet you.
It's my idea. Where's my
Nice to meet you.
5% for
Listen.
Among Us 2?
I'm gonna be honest with you. It's kind of a big deal for this flashbang to get added. Okay.
It's a make or break for the next game.
It's kind of like, yeah. So what do you guys think?
Everything is centered around this.
Dude,
like the
imagine
whole
if you
game.
flashbanged
gonna get
me
kicked
and
out
then
if
I
we
used
stay
my
though?
kill block
I know.
and I just fucked up your whole flashbang.
Instant
That'd be
ban
sick.
from every stream.
And then you can look away from
blacklisted.
it like CS:GO. No, you can't do that.
Jesse,
guys-
I'm
Are
trying
you
to
guys
get
able
in.
to leak anything?
I
Are
can't
you
even
what?
get into this lobby.
Yeah,
Are
I
you guys
can.
able to like leak anything about Among Us 2s or any like leaks or something? You got.
Maybe. Depends how spicy we end up feeling.
Yeah, probably.
If you want to be spicy, you can be spicy.
Can we add official blood god altars to the game that we can go and worship at?
Sacrifice people too.
The best idea I saw
I
was
wanna
on the
see a
Reddit,
statue.
and it was that everybody who dies has a tomb, and you can leave letters at their tomb.
Oh yeah, I saw
Yeah,
that too.
Oh, yeah.
that's such a
Okay.
good idea.
That'd be sick.
I have one more idea. This is the last one, I promise. Okay, hear me out.
All right.
A sabotage, where you can take the appearance of another player, okay, for a short period of time, so it isn't busted. And that way, say I want to take Teal, I can go jump into a vent on
me either.
cameras,
Are you
for
sure it's
example, something like that, or
Yeah.
kill, and they think,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'll be upfront. That's one idea I've pitched.
Yeah.
the team.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
wanted that one forever.
Yeah.
I have.
Alright.
I love
I'm
that.
following you
Also-
on Twitter.
When you're
Looks
dead
like
as
it's private.
imposter, do you feel like it's a little bit too limited? Like you can only do sabotages, but your teammate's the one that's alive, so it's kind of hard to like coordinate stuff like that.
I wouldn't know. I don't die as
You're
imposter.
there's a
dead,
lot of
you're dead.
There's a lot of focus on the imposter I think we actually want to do more with the crew.
Yeah, I
Yes,
think
that's
that's it.
what
Like,
I had.
crew,
for-
everybody
I
wants
agree.
Yeah,
I
fuck
agree.
Yeti.
Some
Yeah,
people, they
fuck
don't want to be
Yeti.
crew.
Okay.
Fuck you, Lud.
Yeti.
Oh, it's
Woo!
you fuck it.
No, no,
Have y'all
Lud.
have you guys considered like a third role, like a jester class or something like that?
Or a vigilante. That's what I
I
want.
love
Oh,
that you
yeah.
specifically
Vigilante.
called
I've
out
always
Jester
wanted
there.
to be able to
One-time
SD
vigilante.
in game if my teammates are being dumb, like jump into
Yes.
the lava.
That's so
Ooh.
smart. You
As
kill
like a-
yourself to
it's
get
like
sus
a
off yourself.
Power statement. It's probably not good for the
Like
brand.
everybody meet me at the lava. I'm just jumping in.
We need to remake the lobby, by the way. I think.
Yeah, I think we need to do the lobby.
Are we
Yeah,
on
yeah,
North
this is
America
taking a
or?
long time.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
it's North
it took me a
America.
really long time to join, but I did get in.
I'm trying to make a new one and join. I'm switching off.
Also, the random spawn locations prevent stacking.
Yeah, actually,
yeah,
when you
encourage
mentioned that
spamming.
earlier, I
Let me
thought to
thank you
myself,
guys
like, what
first.
if there was just like
Laughter,
3 locations that you can
that's a good
spawn
name.
across the map at the start of every round, and
Aurelian
like those,
and
and then you're
Balance.
just
Thank you
with
for the tier
whatever
ones and
random
primes.
group of people.
I wonder if that causes
Sounds
those 3
horrible.
people
Alright.
to kind of force, you know?
So
You get to pick where you drop in like Fortnite. It goes 3D. Overhead, you're slowly
poggers.
falling.
So where are we
Where
dropping,
we dropping,
boys?
boys? Exactly. Yes.
What about?
Alright,
what
I'm dropping
about
up
a
med bay.
Two-story map. I'm worried about the maps.
Oh, I love the
Two-story
idea of a
maps,
two-story map.
staircase and an elevator, or maybe a map
Oh.
with sabotages to the ship.
Wait, not an
where you
elevator.
can,
I want
like,
an
break
escalator.
certain parts, where you can break certain parts of the ship to win
Should
the
someone
game.
make a new
other than
lobby?
just
Alright.
reactor. People
Yeah.
can
I
Oh my
actually want
God.
I want a full-on escalator that you can go faster if you're going down the correct side.
I
And there's
feel
like
like
a button at the
Imagine
bottom.
if a spaceship hit like an asteroid and everything started shaking like crazy for the crewmates, and then like something falls on them, and then they wake up and they don't, and then but like the imposters weren't affected, and so they got to kill people, and everyone just wakes up confused.
all right.
Wait, are you
That's
talking about
Actually,
lore?
in a
It's
very-
way more
in a
complicated.
very-
Add lore
Yeah.
to the game.
Before I go
very early
around.
version of the game, we had instead of tasks, you were like upkeeping things, and
Yeah, had,
when
like-
you let the shields wear out, the ship would start shaking because it would get hit by asteroids.
Oh.
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, so you would
That's like
kind of know,
alpha.
like, oh, shields did just happen. Because it
Yeah.
would be shake. Oh.
Yeah.
I imagine that when you were
See,
first
I was
developing
onto
the
It
game,
was so
something.
busy. You were
It's
just
kinda like a
you
constantly-
never
global
expected the
sec-
visual task aspect to become so like divisive at that point. Once it
How-
became voice chat.
How do
We
you
made a
actually feel
horrible
about
mistake in the beginning where we had the med bay was a common task.
That? Oh god.
Ooh.
I don't know how we let that in for so long. It was the worst mistake.
It
That would
was.
be crazy.
I got an idea. You ready? A
Okay.
chaotic neutral
All right.
with the ability to poison, to where you interact with somebody, they don't know you're interacting with them, and they later die, and people have to figure out the neutral.
So it's like the fucking
Yeah, but
arsonist.
like you
Yeah, kind of like the arsonist, sure.
But
Well, I
like
guess-
you just plant it on them and then like they die like a minute later. That's so
Well,
hard.
it would force people to really, really pay attention to like who's come in contact with each other, not just passing,
And
but,
like
actual. Yeah,
there's a station where you can like heal from poison, but you don't know if you're poisoned or not, so you just need to go there cautiously.
yeah, sure.
Have you guys like what game did you guys play when you were making it? Was it like Mafia or Trouble in Terrorist Town or like Secret Hitler?
Space
Is there
Agent
one
13?
Probably like I think Werewolf and Resistance
Okay.
were the ones that
Oh,
I
yeah.
played.
Werewolf?
Yeah, I played a little bit of Werewolf.
I love werewolves.
Yeah, he does.
Werewolves are sick.
I made
It's
an
like his
EU
favorite
server if you
thing.
guys want to run it.
Yeah.
Yeah, at this
Sure.
point,
Sure.
I
absolutely.
can't even make one.
Yeah.
Here you go.
I
The game's
think
popular, man.
an option to completely remove the taskbar from the game would be good too.
Or just to
That
show
would
the
like that.
frustrate me.
checkpoints.
That's
Just
like
to
playing
show
Kingdom
the
Hearts without the
checkpoints that
scan
they go.
ability.
What about like an imposter taskbar? Where they have like their own little secret task that they're doing and they could like wipe the team or something. But
It
it's,
is-
Yeah, like
very
you're
obvious.
Like,
you're actually
ooh.
trying to
Sandwich,
break
dude.
the
like in TTT where you
to-
can get points and then you can like go to the trader shop.
Yeah.
I think it'd only be interesting to see how many people are dead because sometimes you don't know. But I think that also would buff them too much.
I feel
Well,
like are we bombarding you with like too much at once? Like should we get in the game and then continue
Oh,
it
you guys
after?
are
Do
Like,
we need to
100%
wait a little
I'm
bit? What's
literally
going
shaking, bro.
on?
I'm literally shaking.
You guys are writing
So-
this down, right?
So I'll
Yeah, I
put it
expect
like
a
this.
full
You're gonna
transcript
watch
at the
the
end of this.
VOD
Thank you
later,
very much.
correct?
Why are we
We-
so slow?
We have, we've been working on this game for 2 years, and every time we get like an interesting, honestly, every time we get a good idea, you almost always like say, all right, that one's for Among Us 2. And so like a
Nice.
lot of these ideas have totally come up, and they're all like
Nice.
Like they're not planned. They're not planned for Among Us 2 because that's way too fucking much.
But you're talking about it.
But we've talked about it, yeah.
Right.
Like a lot.
I feel
of
like
for
there are
Among
a
Us
ton of
2.
good ideas, and then you end up with like Trouble Terrorist Town where there's like too many things, right?
Yeah, that's something we want to avoid too.
Yeah.
Yeah, simplicity is a big deal in this. That's why.
Yes.
I think
agree.
the goal is to have enough options so you can ramp up. So when you first start playing, it's simple like this, and then you go, okay, let's add this, and then suddenly you're playing with like a completely new weird rule set.
So you're planning to do like you can have optional roles, so you can just play the base game vanilla, and then you're like, okay.
Yeah, that's the goal at least.
So you're
That's
adding
more like
rank,
Town
right?
of Salem then, right? Where you can select different types of game modes.
Yeah, kind of.
Actually, I've never played Town of Salem.
Haven't.
Town of Salem
Meaning
is
to,
weird
but
because there's
also-
like so many different game modes that
Yeah,
almost
there's a
every
lot
game
of
can be
things.
different, as opposed to like clicking different game modes that are like preset.
Is this
you know?
EU?
Yes.
Let
Yeah.
can
Yeah,
you
this is
increase
you.
our movement
Yeah.
speed a
Are you
little bit? I
guys-
feel like we're a little slow.
Are you guys? Are you guys set on Among Us 2 or like maybe Among Us All? Like
Among Us
The name, yeah.
Between
Oh.
us.
Yeah, maybe
Yeah,
Among Us
between
All,
amongst
you know.
us.
Amongst us.
Betweensters.
I have a really good idea. A game
us.
within a game. You ready for this? So while we're playing Among Us, right? There's another game happening where we have to figure out who's cheating, right? So we figure out who the cheaters are, and we figure out who the imposter is all at the same
Wait.
time.
Actually,
We can do that- we
in
did
that
that
train
already.
of thought, can we actually get Galaga for this Meteors task instead? Like, seriously?
Probably.
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably.
Okay. I have one important question. Devs,
Right,
do
right,
you know how
right.
to ride the escalators?
Ride the escalators
Yes.
in this game.
Yes,
Yep.
we're on
We're
it
doing
right
it
now.
right now.
Yep, top left.
Oh, that's what that is.
Wow.
You know about
Everyone
that?
on the escalator. Woo!
I
Okay,
didn't
one of them's
know.
doing it. One of
He
them's
doesn't
doing it. One of
know.
them is
Let's
not.
go!
Forte's faking it. Forte doesn't know. He doesn't know. Look at him.
He's chasing us.
Okay, well,
The one that I do is the peeking around the corner over here.
I purposely withheld my questions because I immediately knew they were going to get bombarded with a bunch of stuff. So I want my questions to be answered instead of just like semi-skirted by, just from the amount. So I'm going to just like ask questions here and there in between the lobbies.
Was with the old way that you had to play the game basically on mobile, obviously there was no voice chat, so you guys obviously played without that as well. What do you think about the voice chat, how it's changed everything? Is that like a big piece of how the game's going to be developed in the future? Like, this is definitely going to be
That's
something
like
we're gonna keep an eye on?
how we wanted the game to be played.
Yeah. 'Cause
Like we
wouldn't-
tried to implement voice and it just was
it's so
hard.
bad.
Are you trying to
What?
implement voice on number 2?
I think so. It's hard to say because we
Yeah.
have to.
Honestly, at this point, we like have to confirm it just because it's like it's so ubiquitous for like all of the PC players.
I don't think
like,
you need it.
Sell it with the Hey You Pikachu mic.
I don't
I
think you
think-
need it.
I think it needs to be like controlled somehow. Like it shouldn't be for everybody because that's just garbage. But like it needs to be an option, and like stuff like Discord overlay covers like a lot of like confusion of like I don't know who's talking, I don't know these people,
Mhm.
but it's still just like not.
I
not
think the
everyone uses
non-talking
it,
user
not
base is
everyone
probably
knows.
larger, to be honest.
I think
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
definitely.
Definitely.
So-
The random games are so like horrible to play. I don't understand how people enjoy them, but
They
the
do.
majority of our players play that way.
Yep.
Yeah.
I really hate to do
100,000
this.
release.
I
but-
really, really,
but-
really, really hate to do this because I'm gonna get a lot of shit. But what if you guys added loot boxes?
Alright.
We'll get our questions in. We're doing like a little bit of questions, then the game start because we don't want to like just purely stay in the lobby. All right, I have a question for the devs. So you initially said that like you're up for customizable roles where you can like add roles into it if you want, but also vanilla game. Would you be up for customizable tasks? Like say for example, you can do a rule setting where everyone only has to do like 5 weather nodes, but they have to do 5 weather nodes instead of only 1. Something like that.
Like, Lud, you went
Yeah,
from
that could be
clearing-
interesting.
Could be. Yeah.
What up?
Okay.
Is there a setting to like in the next Among Us? You think to
Wait, was it Adept Forcon or Adept Moxie?
it was
No,
me.
it's-
Moxie.
Adept Moxie, right? Thank you.
Yeah, like a setting to disable the taskbar, but the checkpoints can show.
Yeah.
Like you know, how there's 8 checkpoints, 1 for each innocent.
Hmm.
Like it would only show like the bar finishing.
Yeah,
of
that's
that
been
checkpoint.
a big thing for a while because like if you play with confirmable tasks off, people can still confirm you by if you just do a task and the bar goes up. So if it like does the checkmark thing instead, where like 1
Yeah.
divot per each.
And pretending to watching the taskbar and moving as the imposter is not enough to counter that.
No, because if you know how much a taskbar goes up, for example, right, you can pay attention to who does keys in the Y map or Mira.
Yeah.
The people do gasoline. That's a confirmable task because if you do it and the bar goes up, no one else can do a task at that time.
That's true.
From my perception, it doesn't seem like the devs. It seems like the devs are so busy where they're not really watching the streams. Like I don't think they've actually watched streamers and heard their concepts and ideas, if they haven't heard that idea yet, which is completely fine. Like I'm not expecting the devs to watch stream at all, but I didn't think about that.
Shit.
But
At the end of the
before,
game,
yeah.
there should be like a map that shows like where all the dead bodies happen.
Yeah,
Oh,
we definitely
like, if
want
you
to
ever
do a
play
lot
that-
more with the end game screen, just keeping track of stats.
You ever play that
That'd be
Mario game
cool.
on the Wii U where you chase someone? It's
Chase
like hide and
Toad?
seek. Yeah, and then at the end it shows you the path.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, my tracking device.
Can we just like
So
give you ideas for tasks? Is that like fine with you guys?
sure, yeah.
Ooh, okay.
That's probably the stuff that we're most likely to use because coming up with like hundreds of mini games is so fucking hard.
Tetris task.
True.
That'd be fucking sick.
Tetris.
Yes, sir. I do like a Tetris.
All right,
Is that
chat. You
legal?
know what to do.
Question for you guys.
Okay.
For in terms of high level play, what kind of options would you like to see that would help mix things up or make things more
The
balanced?
taskbar
maybe?
thing that we said earlier.
Taskbar for sure. I get
Taskbar,
so
please.
many people in my mind just by like seeing.
And
Task
by the way,
bars.
the flashbang is kind of a meme, but it's not because the grouping meta is very powerful at this
Yeah.
level.
So
Yeah,
Maybe
people just
maybe
do-
like a smoke grenade instead of a flashbang if you don't want to blind
Yeah.
people.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
even if it's not a flashbang, like it would be nice if there was a task. I know it's like pretty similar to lights and the lights are off, but just something that gives maybe like a 1 to 2 second advantage to imposters. Because sometimes you are in like a busted lobby and people are stacking hard.
I would also say a buff to the comm sabotage. I think the one on Mira is perfectly
Yep.
good.
We've buffed it like twice already.
Oh, have you?
You
I-
did?
We don't necessarily disagree.
Well,
The
I
mirror
think-
one's
I
pog.
think I
The-
think
the
for
mirror
comm
one's really good.
sabotage- I think for comm sabotage, it should be either one of two things. Either the comm sabotage is like deep into a building, or it's a two-part task. Because I think when there was like that situation we had right there, 1v3. You know, since you guys like won on tasks, if I could call comms and it wasn't out in the open where we could just stack on it, right? It would
Yeah.
it would cause a situation where people would have to split, they'd have to open doors,
Yep.
and tasks couldn't get finished, things like this.
Like, would
Just
you?
Another idea that comms can do is like maybe if the doors are closed, you can't open up the doors, so you're stuck in there until comms are done.
That could lead to a soft lock though.
Oh, true. And
Ooh.
another one, maybe if somebody's on cameras, instead of cameras being like shut off and they can't see, maybe the cameras are just hacked and whatever they saw, it's just stuck there instead. So maybe the person on cameras doesn't know that it's comms and it separates people more, so it kind of buffs comms in a way.
What do you guys think about like maybe for like comms being off, like you can't do certain tasks such as like maybe downloads or
Yeah,
wires.
I like that a
maybe.
lot. Like any electrical tasks should theoretically.
Yeah, it is
be
true.
like
You
this.
can't just do them anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, I
technically-
feel like if comms.
Yeah,
that
well,
shuts off medbay too.
It doesn't add to the taskbar though until you
Do
finish.
you know the oh, shit, what's the arcade game where the square bounces back and forth and you click it and
Pong?
you stack them
Pong.
stackers?
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
never mind.
That mini game, the stackers mini game.
Oh yeah, that would be
Oh,
really
that
fun.
could be good. That could be a good mini game.
Yeah, just so we don't lose the lobby.
Oh yeah.
Just add Fortnite. or
True.
something.
Just give us all guns. Where's the bow?
Give me the bow.
This has been a heavily requested thing, but I don't think you guys have said anything about it. Are you gonna add a colorblind mode?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
something that's definitely on our list. I think the plan right now is just to put a number next to people's names. Hopefully that's
And
enough.
and
Well,
symbols on
the-
wires, too.
Yeah, the wires is like the main thing that people need it for.
Oh yeah, okay. The symbols on the wires too.
Little symbols would be good for that.
And servers are recovering for all the people complaining.
Nice. Okay, we can swap to NA after that.
We got hardcore flamed on Twitter
Did you?
the past hour. Yeah.
It's good though, because it's like they just want to play your game so
How
bad.
many-
Yeah, they're just
how
trying to play
many-
them.
Yes.
Didn't you
Yeah,
say?
I gotta
saw,
tell all
like, a
my
tweet,
alts to
there was,
cool
like, a
off.
Talking about that, are you
couple-
planning on
playing
expanding your
daily?
staff? It seems like you're kind of in over your heads right now.
We're getting there. I don't know.
Yeah,
One
it's
step
so
at a
crazy,
time.
like,
expanding
hard
staff
work.
is the
Three of you guys
slowest
working?
thing.
Yeah, I'd imagine that's definitely the hardest part to do, but like a shit ton of work to do for a game that's blown up this much.
I'll take a job.
Yeah, just hire me for your Twitter staff. Thank you.
This streaming thing could drop any moment. Look.
For because you said you wanted task ideas. How thematic do you want it to be? Because there's like millions of ideas. Like people are saying like word search, for example, right? But that doesn't feel like it fits thematically into the game. So are you looking for more any idea in general, or
I mean,
things that
you
would
could always
fit?
twist word search into something that fits thematically.
Okay.
That's kind of the main thing. Like any task idea, like my initial task thought is like the baby block shape game. That could be a task.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, she said
Hey,
she
do you
wanted
guys
you to.
watch anyone play?
Yeah, any streamers?
Is there like any streamers that you guys watch?
Yeah, I just pop in and check random people. I've definitely seen XQC play. I watched 5 Up yesterday to get some initial thoughts.
Yeah.
Yesterday was not a good day.
Yeah, I saw some weird
you were
like,
getting- that was
suicide
the
play or
weird
something
Yeah.
where you just gave up.
Yesterday was not a good day for a stream. We'll say that. That's
5 Up was
unfortunate.
mauling hard
You seen
yesterday.
Toast?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's awesome.
He's great.
Yeah. I watch a decent amount of
Watch
Hotline.
any train?
I have not, unfortunately. I've seen your face, but I have not watched your stream. There's
Oh
so
no, I'm
many.
not trained.
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
Watch him. Face.
He's got the brow game going on.
That's
Yeah.
fucked up.
Right now, having a lot of people like help come up with ideas for tasks. So is it fine if I just send you a bunch of stuff after the stream?
Yeah,
Oh,
sure.
yeah, can we send you guys ideas?
Yeah, I mean, we get them anyway, so you might as well.
Okay.
A duck hunt like game.
Nice.
Listen, you really just gotta.
Aren't we already playing Duck Hunt with the meteors?
Yeah,
Yeah.
isn't
Astro
yeah, I was
is
gonna say
already
that.
like that.
Yeah,
The
but
number
they're
one. Hold on.
ducks.
The number one thing I would like to see is an RP option, to where I can RP with my crewmates and potentially romance crewmates. That's my
Oh, I think
Oh.
I think
A
Ghost
romance
should be able to
option.
do our like rock paper scissors. Or
Oh,
something.
Ghost
Yeah.
should have extra stuff they can
Yeah,
Yeah,
RPS
that's
for
one
the
of our
ghost.
top
Ooh, rock,
priorities.
Yeah,
paper,
that's also
scissors.
one.
Ah, that'd be hype.
Damn.
Add a jump button so you can dodge kills.
Can we teleport to players while we're ghosts?
That's something I threw out the other
Ooh,
day.
Yeah, you
those
did.
That'd be
actually.
nice.
Yeah,
that's
because
good.
it sucks 'cause you have to
Yeah.
like go around the map. But if you could just like
And you have to
teleport,
find someone too.
Oh, yeah,
like-
or
Also,
Text
not
them,
only
text
that,
them
but
on
if
the
you're
call
trying to
thread.
follow your imposter buddy, you can't do that if he takes vents. You have to like figure out which vent he used, and it's like, oh shit, where'd he go?
True.
Yeah.
So I know you guys somewhat like said that you might be making another map before the second game comes out, but that's like a hard maybe. But instead of that, would you guys be willing to do changes to the current maps to like improve it in terms of balance?
Specifically, Mira.
Queue up, baby.
Ludwig Land.
Probably not. I think that making those changes without horribly breaking things is way harder than actually working
Gotcha.
on a new map.
That's fair.
Add wave dashing.
I'm telling you right now, if after round 1, round 2 starts, and after that we do random spawn points, it defeats this entire stacking.
Well, I
knowing
think
where
the
everyone is,
problem with
voucher
that
thing.
is you might just run to button immediately to force it, right?
What
Well,
about
the thing
back
is that
random?
We could all spawn in like some sort of vicinity spot, like one spot. That's not as close, but I think close ones are good because
I think random spawns are good. I think
What
if all-
I think it makes people think like, oh, they all went there, this and that.
Right.
And then if people want to take a crazy route and go like to a side that they didn't go and get a kill.
Yeah, if you're a crew member, it's good for you. But if you're an imposter and it's a 4v1 and 4 go right, and then you go left, and then 1 breaks off, and the 3 of you stack, and you know who the killer is, it makes the game not
Yeah.
fun.
What,
So I think
what
random
about,
spawns are
one
good.
guy splits up on the main group. You kill him because you spawn some other place, and then they never find it. And you lose
what
the
what
game.
about like what
So
about
check
this?
vitals and button.
What about like after 6 people alive, you unlock your tasks that require 2 people to do them instead of 1. Like one person has to be one side of the map, one has to be on the other side to do it.
Like a sabotage.
Not a
that'd
sabotage.
be fun.
Yeah, like a sabotage, but it's a task.
Mm,
We
cringe.
talked about
Agreed.
like team tasks, and they'd have to be custom because randoms are not going to be able to do them.
Yeah,
Like,
I think
and-
randoms are the biggest player base too, so it's like what you should be concerned about.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we want to look out for both. I think
Sure.
that this type of game is way more fun than playing with randoms. But some people don't have enough players to be able to play, so they're forced to play with randoms.
Sedge.
Yeah, I
but-
mean, maybe I'm wrong about this philosophy, but I feel like you kind of keep it like Smash. If people want to see it in a competitive way and min-max it, they can. But overall, the essence of it is that it's some sort of a party game and suspense. It's like whatever.
True. Smash.
Yeah,
Frog.
yeah, that's what.
And
We talked
base
about that
game-
before you joined, that we wanted to have it be very customizable to let people play the way they want to play.
Okay. Hmm.
Because I feel like you can get the best of both worlds, you know. But yeah.
I have 3 questions.
Lock the body in there and wait for my kill cooldown.
This is sort of
Go for
relating
2,
to Among
just
Us
end the
1.
game.
Are you guys going to change the vents being visible through Fog of War if they open?
We have kept that for so long that no.
Okay.
No.
There's a I don't know if you guys know this, you probably do. The bug where
take a piss,
like
be right back.
sure.
Alright.
Sometimes if you vent too fast, like your body will just appear up even if you don't exit the vent. Is that going to be fixed or
Yeah, that's a bug.
do we okay.
Cool.
That's like one of the main. There was one more. What was it?
There's another bug that I had earlier today. I was on top of specimen, the sorting, and I died. And I had the task, but if I was close to the task, I couldn't click E on it. But if I went away, I saw it highlight.
Oh yeah, I had that today too. Probably some server shit, I assume. Is the pet
Probably
thing
not.
fixed?
There's a clip I can send you
What's
to
the pet
show
thing?
you as well.
Yeah, the
Like
clip
if you
would be
vent with the
nice, actually.
pet, it'll see the pet.
No, so like server issues is like top priority, and like pretty much all like bug fixes and game fixes are like kicked to the curb basically.
Okay.
So
Makes sense.
Look, I know a
But
17-year-old.
get there.
He'll do all your work for free. He's great for it.
Otto!
Otto!
Otto! Round of applause for Otto.
Great
then
kid, great kid.
Dude,
Piece of shit to talk to, but hey, great. I'm kidding.
I guess for Among Us 2 also. Are you guys planning to keep the same art style or like a very similar one?
yeah,
Okay,
Yeah.
good.
it's like key.
Ooh. Can I hire you? How much to pay you to do my thumbnails to keep your art style?
I don't know.
Puff, let's talk numbers, baby. Let's talk now. We're gonna figure this out, all right? The actual artist. I want
Yeah,
some deep
email me.
Among Us vor.
Oh boy. We actually have I've seen one picture of that in our Discord.
Oh, never mind then. Never mind. I was saying it as a joke. I don't want to think about it.
Taking a page out of Blanks' chat. Huh?
Did someone BRB?
Yes, train.
I actually need to use the restroom too.
I guess for more balancing, I guess. Because you added the option for visual tasks to be removed. You can still do some things that confirm it, like if someone medbay scans, you can just scan after them and like confirm it or not. Would that be something that you'd consider removing, where you can just scan at the same time?
Yeah, I like, yeah. I mean, it's sort of a lower, like a lower priority balance because it doesn't come up like we've nerfed med scans so many times, and it's not in a terrible place now.
It's pretty good.
So, but yeah, I think that's.
Can I be honest? I feel like instead of saying waiting for Moxie, maybe did you guys support the idea of saying waiting for somebody to scan?
I mean, if there's only one
no,
person
that
scanning.
doesn't fix it because then you can still queue and confirm the person in front of you.
Yeah, I think it's kind of harder, or you have to be more methodical with it.
Yeah.
Right now you can just scan cancel like 4 times within like 2 seconds, and you know everybody who's scanned.
Yep.
Yeah.
No, I'd probably just still. Yeah, I don't know. I would have to think about how exactly to fix all of the sort of issues that we're seeing. But yeah, I mean, med scans always had a lot of problems. So.
All
I
right.
think a game mode where you just get rid of taskbar isn't a good idea.
That's what
Just
I want
just an
more than
option too.
anything.
Like
Yeah.
Taskbarless.
Yeah, that way people can't be taskbar terries, and you can't gauge voting based off taskbar progress. It takes
Yeah.
both of those
Wait,
things
I'd be
off.
okay with that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we've
Everyone
talked
could have
about
voted
that
for it
before.
the last round. in
just as a
hardcore mode.
toggleable
They-
option.
You
Yeah.
could call it hardcore or Ludwig mode.
Also, this sounds kind of dumb, but do you guys like pre-moving, or do you guys think what is you guys take on it?
Oh, I'm not a big fan of it.
I hate
definitely
pre-moving.
hard.
I think it's trash.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it needs to be locked.
I think if everybody's frozen in time for the first like 3 seconds, I think it would help a little bit.
CS:GO, you can swap weapons.
All right, side tangent to Among Us 2 then. What about so just for roles? Like how insane do you want roles to be, or do you want them to be subtle?
I think we haven't discussed it enough yet, but I feel like I would want them to be non-visual because otherwise everyone just does their role to confirm that they're good.
Okay. What about imposter
Roles-
powers? Like, not insane, or
Yeah, like actually abilities rather than sabotages. Because I thought of that too. Like instead of having the map and you click things, like if they just had like 4, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you could just click it instead. You know, stuff like that. Maybe add, you know, a flashbang.
Yeah, we've discussed that too.
Like Phoenix, you get 2 kills, you get another flashbang.
I mean, I was just thinking about the flashbang when I was in the bathroom. That kind of just seems like a free kill.
Well,
Okay,
that
so,
in a way,
so you're just like everybody else, is what you're telling me.
I mean,
explain it to me.
Still a giveaway.
so say in a Final Four situation, you can just all stay as a group as 4, or like
Have
5
we
people.
talked about a like a streamer mode yet? So codes
No.
don't get leaked so
hiding the
frequently.
code.
But yeah, say it's like a Final Four, right? And it's like super stack Andy, you know, hardcore. Say like the imposter only gets one of these, even if it's not a flashbang. If it's something else, just something in like that general, like they can't see for a second, or maybe even like a smoke grenade or something. It would just defeat the like super heavy stacking meta that happens at the end. That makes it like almost impossible for an imposter to win.
I think we just make it a
Also,
Mexican stand up every time, right?
I had something to split people up that I thought about.
Yeah, the poison.
No, maybe something better that I thought about.
Can we
after the
swap to
poison
an
idea.
NA? Can we swap to an NA server, by the way, if the servers are back up?
They just started going down again, and
Nice.
Shit.
Damn it, I already left.
Well,
you can
Back to
already got one.
Asia.
I literally already got one.
okay.
Saved.
Well, let's see.
Okay.
Oh, I got one too.
On
NA.
NA. On NA.
Wait,
yeah.
actually, did
Did you
you
switch
mention
maps?
like
Yes.
like the little poison that people can't walk over for like 10 seconds?
I thought about it again. I had.
Is poison where you like give them poison, they die 10 seconds later?
No, like you
No,
can
it's like
poison a part of the
you
map.
put it on the ground. Yeah, you put it on the ground for like 15 seconds, and people can't like pass
What
certain hallways or have to wait for the
location?
poison. So like splits people up,
NA.
like attacking.
North America.
A
Yeah, like,
lot.
you throw poison on like, you know, lights or something. And
Turn
then
voting to 90, please.
Yes. A lot of people are asking this. I don't think it's the thing, but would you guys consider console support in like the long future?
It's something we're starting to talk about, but
Yeah.
we have to write a system for like quick comms. So it basically be for randoms, and I mean
like Rocket League.
Like Rocket League.
yeah,
that would
like
be-
Rocket League.
Nice
That'd
kill,
be
nice
brutal.
kill, nice
But it
kill.
has to be like a little bit. Yeah, it has to be a little bit more
Thank you,
sophisticated, just
thank you.
because there's so many options.
Okay.
And I don't know if we'd be able to implement like console voice chat.
Jesse,
or
you
not.
coming?
yeah, I'm
Yeah,
trying to learn it now.
NA,
Wait,
Jesse.
I know
You
one
guys
of the
still
first
guys-
things we want to add is a friends list type account system because
Yeah, we
it's
need
so
to-
hard
Yeah,
to do
that's-
anything
yeah, that's
without that
good.
shit.
Yeah.
That'd be
At
great.
least put in like a flashbang accessory.
Oh, Jesse left. Okay. I thought of a decent
We gonna
idea to counter instead of the flashbang idea. So what if the imposter could put a tether on 2 people, and if they were together for too long, it kills one of them, but they don't know they're tethered?
That's too hard for.
crazy.
No, but you know it's only a one-time use, and it's not a
That is
flashbang.
There's so
Sweaty.
much fucking grouping. I just used tether the whole game.
No, you can only use it once.
I think grouping can be
Oh.
fixed by just having a larger map with tasks that are more varied.
I think
And
there should be
so-
a grenade where you can kill 4 people all at the same time if they're grouping.
Yeah.
Clear out a whole fucking
historically,
room of people.
We try to clear grouping by.
King, thank you for
just
prime.
Sabotage.
Yeah, sabotage makes like that's really like the key thing that we took away from Skeld is that Skeld didn't actually have anything that splits like hard splits groups, and so that's why like Mira has like comms and Polis is way more splitty. So I think that we're probably gonna. I mean I don't know, but we'll probably lean harder into the splits via sabotage.
I
or
think Polis
just
is,
sabotage.
is a pog map.
Yeah, I think like sabotages, like the big problem with Reactor and Mira HQ, like there's a laboratory and a reactor that has like the majority of tasks where everyone has tasks. So when Reactor's called, everyone just does their tasks after they're done with Reactor. Like it just like clears.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I had more actually. The idea I had is the poison thing. I thought about it, and it's a little bit too it's a bit too weird of an idea. I actually thought about something that I took out of another game. About something like weather, like whether it's Polis map. There's like a small timed snowstorm. People have to be inside in areas. You can't be outside, right?
Just like the sound control.
It slows down walking when you're outside.
Ooh.
So you have to be inside or.
I like weather.
I like that idea.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Slows
The
down
one-
walking outside in the snow.
I'd
the
say
one thing about slowing people down is being slow is really unfun.
Yeah,
That's
we've
fair.
definitely
No,
found from
yeah,
experience
absolutely.
that
But
getting
I just meant
slow is very anti-fun.
no slow whatever. Just like if you stay outside for like 20 seconds overall, I mean you just die.
Hmm.
Like it's not a hardcore win condition. It's something you have to respect. So if you just blatantly don't do it, you die. And it forces people to split or be in certain areas. And if you time it properly, you can make sure that you'll kill somebody or I don't know.
I really think the random spawn after round 2 would be huge.
I don't think this has been touched on a bit.
Who's
but-
question mark? Can they leave and rejoin?
That's me. Okay. This hasn't been touched upon yet, but you're saying like, what is unbalanced for the high level gameplay of this game? I would say the admin table is like the most broken thing in the game.
Being able to see where people are.
Yes, because you can account if you have a good memory, you can account where like what people are in the side, and then you can't lie about that because if you say somewhere that you're not as imposter, the person on the admin table knows.
Yeah, I think also emergency button in general.
Yeah, like a good
What
change.
about 3 emergency buttons for a lobby?
I think you don't necessarily need 3, but it shouldn't reset the kill cooldown. It should just leave it where it was from the previous
Have y'all
round.
tried 0
Yeah, that's a good
emergency
point.
meetings?
Zero?
No.
I'm curious.
No.
No, but that's a good idea.
Yeah.
It would make the game very scary. I think the problem is, like, sometimes you just have to find a body then. And on a
Yeah.
map like Polis, it gets terrifying because you don't know where the body is.
Horror mode.
Do we
I mean-
have a code?
We have a code. Yeah, we're all in the
Yes.
same lobby.
It
I think
kicked
we
me
just-
out.
Changed it.
Should I join up again?
Yeah, I'm trying. It's not letting me.
Yeah, you might have to keep hitting it.
Yeah, I'm trying.
Also,
better.
I want to. Basically, when I'm looking for, whenever I think about like new ideas, whatever, I mean, I know like I feel like I know what you guys will want the game to be, and I feel like if we go too competitive, it'll be unfun for casuals, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So you
Yeah,
always want
most
new things to be added. That if people want it to be competitive, they can min-max the features. Otherwise, the game's still playable and fun for casuals.
Oh
But
yeah,
not-
STD
but-
mode.
But I just feel like overall there isn't really like a punishment for buttoning. So people can literally button at rotation and end up winning the game that way, right? So if there was like added one
STD mode?
task or something whenever they
Private
button or
buttons
like.
again.
But I'm not gonna
to add a
leave. I'm
punishment
just
for
I'm gonna be the
fun.
untitled person.
I mean, we did
Oh,
put in
I got
a
pinged
cooldown
removed.
that you can change for the
Yeah.
emergency button, kind of to
True.
prevent that. Because
Well,
it used
what
to be
about-
you could instantly slap it, and that was like annoying.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yo,
Oh, hey,
what about a like a potty break task? Like they go into like a little stall for a bit.
We added bathrooms to Polis, like
That was
legitimately as a fan request.
Imagine,
Oh, yeah?
Imagine
everyone was
side of-
asking where the bathrooms are on the ship.
Yeah, and they go in and you see they see them kick their
Damn,
feet.
that's a cool story. That's
There's
cool.
actually a crewmate in one of the stalls. On Polaris.
Really?
I heard.
Yeah.
Wait, I
Dead?
heard there's a. I
No,
heard
he's just
there's like
peeking
an
out.
Easter egg.
Yeah.
I heard there's
we
an
can
Easter
make a
egg
new one.
where on the
Is
card
this
swipe,
NA or EU
not-
or?
like the
NA.
ID
NA,
scan,
but
there's like
NA
a
is having some troubles
crewmate
and
butt.
people are
Is that
slamming
true
What
or
do we do
not?
right now?
Yeah, there's an upside down crewmate. I guess there's not an actual ass, but there's an upside down like crewmate's leg sticking out.
Oh, that's the Easter egg.
Are you
Okay.
still using this lobby? What's going on?
I
let's
think
do swap.
it keeps bugging out. I'm
Yeah.
trying to make a
Lobby.
new one.
Oh, that's actually.
Okay, listen. I have an idea I want to ship, okay? Listen. A map with HP, okay? The map has HP. There's multiple ways to sabotage the map, and there's places you have to go to. Like, for example, there's a fire, and there's places you got to get water. And you have to go and put out the fire, and like that the crewmates are crewed because they're going to put out the water, and maybe the imposters can do it too, tend to do it. And the ship has an HP, and the longer the fire burns, the longer the ship takes damage, and then it gives the imposters 2 ways to win. You know?
Interesting.
So it's a taskbar for imposters.
Yeah.
What? How?
Oh,
by
no,
the way,
that's actually a really good way to think about it. Yeah.
I don't know if I've asked this. How much do you want, or do you think that the imposters should win versus the crew members?
Yeah, that's actually a good question.
Would you want it to be like 50-50?
I feel like it should be
I-
balanced, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I think for a
Should it weigh
deception game,
80-20?
I think for a deception game, it should inherently be crewmate sided.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
because there's
No,
more
I
of them
feel like-
playing.
I have 48% and 5-ups, 52% win rate's much more cool.
Yeah, I
I'm
think
getting a
if-
lobby. I can't
Yeah,
get one
not
better.
too much, like
honestly.
60-40, but
I
it should
can't
be
go
in
in
favor of
lobby.
crewmate, but not like like overwhelmingly favored.
Do you think the balance is pretty good right now, or?
On certain maps, if like people know how to play it correctly.
Yeah, I think
Well,
Scaled is
I think this
harder.
game,
Imposter.
it entirely depends on who you play with, right? Because if
Yeah.
you want to break the
it's
game
very
fully,
much.
you can like everyone can stand and spawn, right? And one person does their task. If the taskbar doesn't go up, you press the button, vote them out.
Oh yeah.
So like inherently, it is broken because of that.
Oh shucks.
And we had to give the imposter fake tasks as a list just to prevent people from doing like, hey, what tasks do you have?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we're
That's
also.
I
something
think
you don't really
for a
think about,
while, the
but-
first month of playing, people didn't recognize that existed, and so they didn't know what common tasks to fake.
Yeah.
Auto ruined everything.
Yeah. I made a lobby on an Asia server because I got one. If you guys want to try to join it.
Yeah, I'm trying to
At
join
this
right
point,
now.
I'm down.
We can try that.
Slight suggestion also for Mira. Could you change the comms so instead of just like disabling the log thing, it clears the logs?
Yes, clearing.
That's what Connor tried to do to me.
I literally thought that that's how it worked yesterday.
Dude, Connor, we would have won that
Yeah,
game
but
if
it
that's how
freezes. It
I
just
know.
freezes.
It just
the
freezes
logs.
it, and then you like it's
I'm
actually
here.
terrible to sabotage it because
Hey, what's up, X?
there
The thing
for
is,
longer.
couldn't you just assume that they sabotage comms to clear the logs, and that's guilt in
Yeah,
itself?
but-
Well,
but
but
whenever
yeah,
they
but you
did
could
it,
also use that.
can
so to
frame
You can frame people.
Oh,
Yeah.
true. You could frame. That's actually a good idea. I like that.
It actually
that a
just
lot.
means that people won't say check the logs anymore, because then that will be
Dude,
instantly
log
incriminate
Larrys are brutal on Mira.
Oh, I'm
fucking-
one of them.
Yeah, I'm one of them
you
too.
are.
Wait a minute. What about something to prevent task carries where imposters are allowed to do physically like 1 or 2 or 3 tasks?
No,
Like,
I
I
think
like the
like
idea
they can
that you
actually
could.
complete a task.
What if
Oh.
you made it so that the bar had like settings for when it updated? So instead of instant, it could be like every 5 seconds, every task that was
Well,
done
I mean,
in a
we
period of
suggested the
time.
divot thing, where it's like I think each one has a check mark
yeah,
to
the
it, or
divot
like
is
divot.
really good. Yeah, so like there's 8 bars, 1 for each innocent, and like I think like the only thing that show is when a bar is completely done.
Yeah.
Instead of like a part of the bar. I think that's really good.
Have you guys talked
Makes a
about
lot of-
like different game modes, like hide and seek and stuff?
Yeah. I think a lot of people. We have a lot of requests for hide and seek, so we might just try.
Hide and seek would
support
just
that
be
as
great
well.
as like just a casual if you boot into a random lobby too,
Yeah.
because you don't have to talk to people.
I'm
You just
in.
hide and seek.
Nice.
Yeah.
Or the other one is like, what's the game from Halo? We're infected, yeah, infected.
Could be.
Yeah,
At
so,
a battle royale mode.
For Among Us 2, are you guys planning to add in like almost like a vanilla version, like classic version for the people who want?
Oh yeah, like they do on Call of Duty Zombies.
Yeah, like,
Actually-
for anyone who wants to play the game on its current state, but just like with better, like less, I guess like less glitches, better servers, all that stuff. Like basically everything the game has now, but with
Yeah.
like just better graphics and stuff improved. You know? Would you
Yeah, I
guys
think
be
our,
interested in
our
that?
goal starting off is just to make Among Us 1 and then go from there, putting in new features.
Ah, makes sense.
So I'm assuming that all of the original maps are intended to be shipped over to the new game.
We haven't really confirmed that one way or the other. So I don't know how to answer that one yet.
Okay.
Wait. Maybe somebody asked this. This might sound kind of dumb.
Yeah, we've talked about it in game voice comms.
I don't know how much effort it is to like make like new cosmetics, but I feel like right now everybody's playing the game and everybody wants cosmetics. Do you guys have any idea if you're gonna make like cosmetics right now?
Yeah, like
Yeah,
a bundle. Like
I'd
I'm
like
sure
to.
people would buy bundles easily.
There's
It
so
just
much.
feels kind of shitty to go from like constant server issues to here you guys go buy some stuff.
Right.
Yeah,
Mm.
true.
People would do it anyways.
Nah,
like
fuck
it's,
them, yeah.
like the server
only-
issues are not that bad. Like people
Yeah,
have
they
to
only
just wait a
bump from
couple
like 9
minutes
to
to
11.
like
that's
try
why
to
I think
get in.
it's done.
Would you guys consider this is a big ask, but letting us contribute to like helping with a map?
Ooh.
I think we'd be up to at least like doing beta testing stuff.
How do you come up with the names? What the heck is
I got
Skeld?
Moxie, don't worry,
Yeah,
chat.
what's the
Skeld?
lore? Is there lore?
Yeah.
So Skeld is based on. I am from Swedish descent, so
Oh, me
it's
too.
based on the Swedish word for shield, or
Oh.
actually, it's supposed to be turtle, but we cut the last part of the word off because it's too long. So
Oh,
it's
shit,
actually
turtle.
Scale the turtle.
yeah. So and then we had to like Americanize the pronunciation because if we actually spelled it it have like umlauts and stuff in it.
I
Yeah.
do love
it
an
is.
umlaut. Are you real Swedish? I'm fake Swedish.
I'm real, yeah. I was born. there.
Okay. I'm fake. I have no culture from Sweden. I was just from there.
Are the lobbies working yet, by the way?
Yeah, we're all in the game right now.
I'm trying to get in.
I am not in, and
Asia
I might
service.
actually have to
Yeah, I'm
bail
trying
and
Asia
fix
server.
servers for real.
I didn't know that's how you said Swedish.
Like,
Oh, I guess that makes sense.
Everyone at home on Twitter, why aren't the servers working? He's just playing with the.
Well, I've
Pretty
been,
much,
like,
I have
I've been,
109
like,
notifications.
monitoring
I know.
it
You've been
live.
multitasking. Yeah, if you got a bill,
But-
man, you got a bill. You're a hardworking man.
Yeah,
Just
We
got
could
an
always-
email. Figure your shit out. Subject.
Thank you
figure
for
your
playing
shit
with
out.
us. If you do have to go though.
Yeah, play with us again sometime if you want to play with us again sometime, so we can bombard you with questions.
absolutely.
Yeah, for sure.
I've been trying to make time
Broken the
for
brain.
it, but
Hopefully, I'll have
fun.
better energy and be able to actually
Is
do
there-
the imposter kid.
Not kill right in front of
Wait, do
people.
you guys still have 3 like workers on like the whole game?
Yeah.
Like I heard there was this.
Again,
project
man,
was under
Otto,
3 days.
look, I swear to God, that motherfucker will take 0 an hour. All right, he's desperate. He's good. He's good though.
He's 17 years old. It's not even illegal.
Also, I do have to say, like these little these little spacemen that you have, they're like so cute and like
Very
marketable.
marketable, yeah,
I feel
very
like they're,
marketable. Yeah, I
they're
like
like
them a
the
lot.
same as almost like the same as like the I actually like them better than the Fall Guys things.
You guys see that their store sold out like within minutes after this shit started blowing
Hey,
up?
that's thanks to me. I
Oh,
bought
yeah.
2 shirts and a plushie.
Yeah, you gotta give me
telling
the
you
link.
right
You gotta
now-
give me the link early.
Yo, please,
Yeah,
please.
I'm
send us
telling you
early
right
link.
now,
We
this
want
would
that shit.
sell. This would sell so much if you would put like mini people of Among Us crewmates on pajamas.
Oh my
like,
God,
red
yes.
Crewmate,
Keychains?
like a blue pajama. People would buy for sure so
Yeah,
fast.
Or
like,
oh my God, you can
merch
let
is
people
definitely something
customize
we're
their own keychains and
trying
have them
to
put their
figure
character
out.
on.
You know,
I
wait,
want
how
a
are you guys doing?
life-size statue.
You guys are too fucking busy for you 3 to be doing. You need a merch person.
Yeah, we're
we're
working on it.
figuring that out.
Okay, I figured.
Okay. So you guys said that you like only started watching some people like X and for an example, right? For the high level stuff. So what's your impression of playing with us now? Or like the game
Oh my
in
god,
that
it's
sense?
so stressful.
Yeah, it's extremely stressful as imposter. Honestly, I like
Yeah.
half of the time just sat in the back and let you guys figure it out. For me.
Nah, you gotta kill off cooldown. That's the trick.
Honestly, this project sounds so sick to be working on with like so little people. Like,
Yeah.
it's such a big task.
I can't
It's
imagine
probably
how
pretty
stressful
fulfilling
that
too.
Hey, congratulations on your guys' success, though. You guys.
Agreed.
Yeah.
It's a great game.
That's insane.
Thanks for enjoying it and playing it
I mean,
so
huge,
much.
huge shout out
Hey,
to.
I got 500 hours in, baby. I'm enjoying this.
I'm
shit
gonna be
out of it.
honest, yo. I gotta say this since he's not here. Hey, if you want someone to thank for this blow up, hey, huge shout out to
Chance.
Soda Pop.
Soda
Yeah,
Pop,
yeah,
yeah.
Oh, true.
We
Yeah.
watched
Soda
that
Pop.
stream.
Yeah,
This is all Soda
oh,
yeah.
Pop.
We watched XQC learn how to
honestly,
play on stream.
Yeah.
If Admiral Bulldog didn't play it, Pluto wouldn't have recommended it.
True. That's actually super
Nice.
true.
I mean,
We're
the
next step
SR group
back
also
now.
did a lot of work for this game too.
True. Pluto and Soda Pop, and I agree.
Yep.
And didn't Dance Gaming play this like a while back as well?
No idea about that one.
I don't remember.
What were you guys thinking? Where you're like, just like, oh look, a streamer's playing our game. That's kind of cool, and then everything starts going off the rails and shit. Or
Yeah, pretty
Kinda.
much. It was
Yeah.
like people were messaging us saying like, "Hey, this guy with 40,000 subscribers or viewers is playing your game right now," and I was like, "What?" And then it was a guy that I had actually heard about because I'm not big into Twitch, at least
Right.
not back
yeah,
then.
yeah. So was it Soda that you heard about for there?
Yeah, he was probably the biggest. There was a guy from the UK at the beginning of the year, Kaif, who had actually found the game before anyone.
Oh no, that's
yeah,
ASIM.
English
That's
speaking.
ASIM.
Yeah, that's
guys-
That's an inside joke.
Aizen found it and then ruined it.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Asim found it, put 200 hours into it, and plays every day like he's brand new.
Never learned the game.
Oh man.
Who still needs to get in the game, by the way?
Yeah, I'm listening through it now.
Both the devs need to get in the game.
Ah.
Both-
I think they're
Yeah,
I think
we're
one's
bouncing.
dipping. Oh, you're both
Yeah,
dancing? Okay.
Okay,
yeah,
that's
I
fine.
gotta recover my energy.
Thanks for
Yeah.
playing. with us.
Thank you
It
for
was
joining.
fun.
boys.
Yeah.
Around,
I'm
guys.
gonna
There's
have
what-
for you guys. I'll
Goodbye,
probably
guys.
send a
Thanks
bunch of
for joining.
suggestions if you guys
This
don't
is
mind.
the beta.
Hey, can you put your
Random
Twitter in the
spawns,
Discord
yeah.
so I
Beta,
can,
beta, beta.
I can follow you on Twitter?
Uh,
Put your I want to follow you on Twitter.
Twitter.
Yeah,
Link this shit in the Discord.
Oh, we're doing Twitter follow for follows.
a lot of.
You don't have to follow me back. That's
I'm
okay.
gonna ask one last question before you guys go, I guess, because everyone just spams this because they don't read. Is there any like full estimated time frame for like the beta?
No.
I don't want your
No.
dumbass fucking Twitter, Jelly. Get the fuck
Okay.
out of here.
No, no,
I
don't
asked for
follow
you,
follows,
chat.
Ludwig. Shut up.
No.
No, 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 no.
Ball.
Nah, we're doing follow, dude. Nope.
Can I follow? and
Both of you guys
unfollow?
on Discord. I'll
Yeah, you
I'll
can-
probably
you
send you guys
Oh, that's
suggestions.
convenient. You guys are all just here.
Look at it.
In the
Yeah, that's
company
what I
falls.
did.
I see. I didn't realize
Yeah,
the company
I-
falls.
Yeah.
Guys,
I've had five.
are people joining this lobby or what? What do we make?
I'm actually probably gonna call it. I gotta start
Yeah,
packing.
I'm also rip.
Yeah.
Self-implode.
Yeah, I
Alright.
napped for 4 hours just to play for this.
All right, GG's boys. Really fun.
Thanks for
GG's.
playing,
Yeah,
guys.
thanks for
Appreciate
the
it.
invite.
It was fun. It was
It
so
was fun,
fun.
guys.
GG's.
Pleasure.
Peace.
Thanks for playing, guys.
Peace, peace, peace.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.